Yes, hello. It's IG. I got a weird hair sticking up here. Oh, well, I don't care. So, yes, I am experimenting with different camera stuff, and I will continue to do so until I find something I like, maybe a mix of different things, but this will work for right now. Today's video is going to be about how I said that it's getting worse, and I'm here to tell you that it's going to continue to get worse, and continue and continue. And I'm going to tell you why I think it's getting worse and why it will continue to get worse, whether you like it or not. So, get yourself an adult beverage. This is mine. It's Grey Goose with some cran grape and ice. It is delish. I highly recommend. And we'll dive in. So, a lot of people think that the big problems in this country, or in the world, excuse me, are, gun control, religious extremism, police brutality, bigotry, hate, SJWs, the whole thing, video game violence, and I could go on and list all the different topics that are floating around YouTube and social media and what people are arguing about. But in my opinion, this all comes back to something that I think everybody's missing. And I've talked about it before in my videos. So let's go back, let's say 100 years. 100 years ago, our diets were much different than they are today. Much different. For thousands and thousands of years, we've been eating natural foods. For the most part, right? Thousands and thousands of years. Wouldn't you agree that up until about 100 years ago, probably even more recently, we've been eating better foods? Not healthier, but more natural foods. Less tinkered with, right? Less manufactured, less processed. And then all of a sudden, we have this huge boom in production food, where we're adding all these chemicals and doing all this weird juju to food, GMOs. And look, I'm not a scientist, and I couldn't comment on the health benefits or the lack thereof of our food today. But I do know this, that has been the biggest change in human society in the last 100, we could even say 50 years. And in that time, obesity, heart disease, stroke, cancer, all of these things have skyrocketed. Now, you could equate the larger numbers of these diseases and deaths due to, their relevance or their relation to our population growth. I understand that. But I have a feeling that if we were really to crunch the numbers, that there's an existential rate of these diseases compared to our population growth. And I would attribute these things to diet. I'm obese. And here's the funny thing, is that I really don't eat that much. But what I do eat is crap. And it's because I'm lazy. Because lots of us are lazy. I do plan to do something about that in the near future. But that's another video for another time. Let's stay on topic, IG. Come on, man. So what I'm getting at is that, so we equate the heart disease and cancer and stroke and diabetes and a lot of different diseases and a lot of different ailments, to diet. But what about mental illness? Don't you think that a huge change in our diet over such a short period of time that is scientifically proven or shown to have physical effects on us wouldn't also have psychological and mental effects on us? Are we totally ignoring the fact that it's possible that not only are our diets affecting our physical health, but our mental health? Because look, we are seeing a giant increase in fanaticism, extremism, all over the world. I mean, and it doesn't even matter what group you're a part of. Every single group has this extremist element to it. Why is that? I mean, even the feminists that are supposed to be fighting for just for women's rights, all of a sudden are these mad, crazy, you get it, okay? With religious groups, there's extremism. With civil rights, there's extremism. You know, even the black community trying to defend their people from police brutality is developing into a kind of extremism. I mean, they're blocking freeways. It's I don't see it getting better before it gets a lot worse. You know, with all the terrorist attacks that are going on. And it's just going to get worse and worse. So we can either sit around and we can talk about how, you know, we think, oh, guns are the problem, or the police are the problem, or religion is the problem. And we can blame all these superficial things, right? But it does nothing. Because the real problem is mental illness. And it's on the rise. And it's going to continue to rise. And people are going to continue to die while everybody sits back in front of their computer and bitches about something superficial. We need to wake up. We need to figure out what's really going on with the human race and stop nitpicking all these little things and look at the bigger picture. That's my opinion. We really need to address this diet and mental health issue. Thanks for watching. Please leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Rate this video. Either way, don't care. And I'll see you on the next one.